There was quite a bit of talk. There's quite a bit of talk in the media and the press and so on about whether or not we were going to honour Steo on this tour. Let me tell you, Manchester, there was never a moment that we were not going to. Never. Never, never. Because when the four of us are together, Steo's in the room, he's on the stage, he's performing tonight in our hearts. Believe me, it's so important. As hard as it is, it's harder alone. But when we're together, we find the solace in that, we find comfort in that, and you know what? Through the four of us, please God, he can live forever. He was our brother, he was our best friend, our bandmate, our comrade, and he was some bloody character, I tell you.
He certainly was. And it's not all smiles and giggles either, let me tell you. He was a character. I remember back in the day, there's some sort of a rumour. Stephen obviously loved Superman, by the way, just to let you know. Superman was his thing, and he had this thing tattooed to his on his chest. As a fact, we've all got a tattoo on us now.
I'm sorry, but tell her about the pants. Tell them about the pants, man.
Are you going to show them?
I'm going to show them a little bit.
So, at the start of the tour back in Dublin, on the first night, hang on a second. Sorry, are you finished? Mikey very kindly bought us all a tour present, a good luck tour present, on the opening night in Dublin, which were Supeman Pants. That we wear underneath our outfits every night. And, considering it's the last night, I think it's only fair. I'm going to show you his underpants. Show them your Superman. Your Superman Boogies studio.
Don't tell anyone about that.
Hey, I want to see the front. Those underpants have kept us safe every night. They've helped us do the best shows of our career, I'd say. And that's Stephen. That's Stephen being with us. Superman, Super Stephen being with us, you know. I was going to say, every night we reminisce, we tell stories. I mean, 4 years ago was very raw, but now we like to celebrate them. We like to remember the great times we had with them, the memories we have of them. And we know how upset you were. We want you to remember the great times, the good memories, and celebrate his life. And don't be sad anymore. Be happy, Celebrate him. I mean, he was a great character. He was our brother. We loved him. We looked after him. Things happen, but he's with us. Like Ronan said, when we're together, he's with us in the room. And to prove that to you, to give you a nice story to show you how we really feel he's here, Mikey has a lovely story he's going to tell you.
Well, like Stephen, excuse me, like Keith says, we have a million great stories to tell you about Stephen that we could sit here all night long, speaking about how wonderful a guy he was. But the one that comes to mind to me was quite recent. We were doing rehearsals for this tour in Doncaster, and we use a place there, this big warehouse that we can set up the stage and do all the technical rehearsals and make sure everything is working correctly and so on and so on. Now, as we all know, at this time of year, it's way out of season for butterflies, but that was something that Stephen was very interested in. He was interested in all things beautiful. And as we were rehearsing the song Gave It All Away, and as Stephen's vocal began in the song, just out of nowhere, this magnificent, beautiful butterfly just flew on stage in between myself and Ronan as we were performing the song. I don't mind what people like to believe, but I like to believe that that was symbolic of Stephen's presence still with us on tour, you know, and it makes us feel good. So I just wanted to share that story with you.
In such amazing and magical stories that we've all kind of had through the past. It's fair to say we've always, as us boys, as Boyzone, we've always stood united, and I think it goes even further than that, and there's a lot of proof in the pudding when we sit up here on stage and we laugh and we joke about it, and as Keith said, we celebrate Steo. But looking back to the crew behind us, all of our band, all the way into our catering, those who feed us, all the way to the people who take us here to the gigs, and you know what, the crew themselves, when you see such things like this, the Superman on the glass, it shows where the heart is, it shows where the soul is, it shows where the understanding is that we'll always be together as a fireplace. All of us. And that's only us guys up here. We're the ones who are allowed to stand here for everybody, all you guys out there. We can't be here without you guys, and you know, I'd like us all to raise a glass. Everybody who has want to raise a fist or raise a hand. And we say thank you so much. We say cheers to our brother, to our Stephen Gailey. Cheers.
Cheers, Steve.